Disclaimer: the following program features language not suitable for all audiences, and the expressed opinions found within this program are a reflection of those who feature on the PopCulture Effect podcast. Welcome to the PopCulture Effect. I'm Rockin Rob, and on this show, I bring my closest friends together to talk about all the news happening in our pop culture world around us.
Hi, welcome to the PopCulture Effect. I am Menace, and I'm joined here today by Trin.
Hello.
And Subset.
Heyo.
And we are back to bring you the winners of the Game Awards. If you remember in our last Game Awards episode, we went over all the nominees. Besides the Esports stuff, we will not be doing the Esports stuff in this one, just like the last one. But I don't think any of us even watched it.
I didn't. I honestly forgot about it after we recorded that episode.
I mean, we did say in the recording that none of us were probably going to watch it anyway, so...
We probably should have if we were going to talk about it, but here we are being very, very unprofessional and complete dog shit at it. But it is what it is.
I mean, there was a lot of the YouTubers and stuff I watched posted their reactions of it, and, you know, a lot of other people and all the trailers and stuff that got posted to YouTube too, so it's like...
Look, you learn quick after it's done.
This game did this game didn't do that. Wahoo.
But
bada bing, bada boom.
Before we do any of it, I did want to talk about at least the one announcement coming out that I am interested in, and that is Elden Ring Nightreign.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
I'm so excited. This
What
is a
is that?
standalone. It is a standalone title. They say it's like a battle royale, but not really. So it is you and 3 other of your friends using Sekiro movement and grappling. You start off with a preset character. You go in and you have 3 in-game days to loot up, kill things, and then at the end of the day, you go and fight a boss set in a procedurally generated version of Limgrave, the first place in Elden Ring that you go to. And everything's random, all the gear you have is random, and you can gain abilities and other loot by beating the bosses and doing the little dungeons that are around. And it's kind of like a little roguelike dungeon fighter for you and your friends to go through.
Oh, I hate roguelikes.
I think in the Elden Ring universe, it'd be cool for a roguelike, because it's just like you have random loot chests.
So it's kind of like them implementing the randomizer mods as like a legitimate thing almost. That's what it seems like anyway.
Kinda. I think this is more of just like a multiplayer PvE mode essentially, but they wanted to make it into an entire game.
You know, something like an experience you want. I wish I can play with my friends more without being limited to getting invaded or some stuff like that. You just literally go in at a slaughter.
But the big talk about it is not only are we getting mixtures of all the different Souls games in the weapons and movement mechanics and stuff, but the bosses are coming back. We have the armored ape guardian from Sekiro, one of the notorious bosses from there. We have the final boss from Bloodborne, the old guy. He's in there.
Gearman?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And then we have the Nameless King from Dark Souls 3.
I did hear, I did see some things about Nameless King, yeah, but I didn't realize, so they're kind of, implementing a lot of things. And, that's interesting. However, I can already hear the chitters in the background.
Where is Bloodborne for other things aside from PlayStation? PC port when?
I can hear it in the background,
this
chittering.
Is gonna be cool because this is gonna be a mixture. I think this is gonna be their everybody's here game, and it's probably gonna build as the years progress, where we're gonna get more bosses, more maps, more because you can get the Bloodborne weapons, you can get the guns and stuff to have on your other arm. You can get the switchblades, you can get Sekiro weapons, you can get Dark Souls weapons.
It's kind of like we've run out of ideas, so we're just gonna mash it all together into a roguelike for everybody to have fun with.
I don't think it's that. I think this is hey, for those that don't for those that want to play a multiplayer based game, here you go. And then we.
And honestly, I'm here for it. Each one, they just keep coming out slap after slap after slap.
Because
I think it'll be fun.
They've already stated they have more stuff in the Elden Ring universe There's also story implications in Nightreign that may actually canonically tie Elden Ring.
Wasn't
to the
Shadow of
Souls
the
saga?
Erdtree supposed to be like the final DLC and like the last thing they were doing with Elden Ring?
Yes, Nightreign isn't a DLC. It's a standalone game.
Well, no, I'm not
That
saying
in
with
the Elden
that.
Ring universe.
Like with DLC, I just mean in general, wasn't like that supposed to be their final like huzzah for Elden Ring, and then they were gonna move on. And I guess maybe that's what Nightreign is technically, but you know.
Yeah, I think it's just Elden. I think they're using Elden Ring for the name because it is like the Elden Ring feels like the central point for all the Soulsborne universe games.
In theory, which it is a big theory, makes sense, and I guess you could almost say it kind of confirms it, but at the same time, I mean, it also doesn't, because, I mean, it's their own old games, so of course they're gonna bring back nods to it.
I'm interested to see the lore, if there is any, in Nightreign to explain why all these guys are showing up.
Maybe it could be some kind of time anomaly thing, it could be something along the lines of it's the central, like, beginning point, or it could just be a simple explanation of, you know, we have the assets, it.
Time travel and space magic are both confirmed in Elden Ring. That's all I'm saying.
is
Also,
true.
you know, they're adding Bloodborne, eldritch powers, eldritch beings.
Well, yeah.
Well,
even
there
the
already
Elden
were
Ring-
Eldritch beings. The Outer
Yeah,
Gods.
the Elden Ring itself is a being.
Estelle, almost all of the gods, actually, ranging from the Elder Beast to, you know, I think the Fell God, the Glomide Queen, and
The Greater Will.
Greater Will. Well, that's the Elden Beast. That's Greater Will. They're kind of the same thing. What was the last one? There was another one. I think it was the Rock God for Melania.
Oh, yeah.
They're all like eldritch beings, essentially.
But yeah, that's the main one. There was a bunch of other games that were announced.
I actually
that
do want to
I
quick
don't-
double check.
I don't even remember, honestly.
There were a few that I were looking at. Hold on, IGN. Let me pull it up quick, because that's the channel that I looked at, because the video played and it was very loud. I remember there was like one or two that caught my eye, and now my
Oh,
tard
sorry.
ass doesn't remember.
I was wrong as well. There was another one. We did get a new trailer for Borderlands 4. Wasn't much. Did see, or got to see what our new Vault Hunters looked like.
I know they released a trailer for, what was it? I don't play the game, but I know it's like a really big fantasy series. Witcher 4.
Oh yeah, The Witcher 4.
That was one that they released, which I'm not really a Witcher fan, but I get the appeal, so that's nice. There were apparently a lot of people, like, talking shit on it because, you know...
I did just pull them up if we wanted to run through them real quick.
I have the IGN channel pulled up. Ooh, that's right. I did see a trailer for Solasta 2, which that caught my attention real hard. So Solasta 2 was like it was essentially like Baldur's Gate before, while that was still in like early access and everything. It was very similar style of like it's a tabletop D&D game, like D&D the game. It was a little bit more simplified, but they still did very well on it. Like it wasn't as in-depth and everything as Baldur's Gate 3 was, but it was still a very solid game and I enjoyed the hell out of it, and the campaign was very nice. And they released a trailer for the second game, which I didn't even know they were going to be making a second game, so that was nice. And it looks like they did update a lot of things, and I guess they're adding like a lot of things that are like probably new to 5th edition in general. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that was like the only thing that actually caught my eye, because the rest of them either looked kind of dumb or I just wasn't into the games. Yeah, like Pokemon, don't give a shit. Some cat game that I watched and I'm like, what the f*** is this? I don't know. It was something about cats. It looked cute, but it didn't really tell me anything. I guess Turok Origins.
I'll just run through them real quick. Like you said, we got The Witcher 4, Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet, which is a new game from Naughty Dog. We got a new Elden Ring spin-off, which is a PvP, PvE arena-like game. We got the main villain was shown in the new Borderlands trailer, and our Vault Hunters, like I said. We got Project Sentry, which is an action brawler set in the 20th century Japan.
We've got Okami 2. I remember that. That was another one that caught my eye. I never played it, but my best friend did. She loved the shit out of it.
We got Onimusha Way of the Sword, which is the next one in that series. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth got its release year for early 2025 on PC. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is coming to PC in early 2025. Steel Paws, which is a mobile game rematch, which is a soccer game from the Sifu developers. We have Mafia: The Old Country, which is a third-person cover-based shooter in the Mafia franchise. We have Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Stage Fight, which is a co-op adventure game. Thick as Thieves, which I'm actually kind of excited for. It's a co-op extraction game where you go as a team and try to steal stuff and get away with it, while there's other teams of thieves inside of the mansion with you. There's Murder Midnight Club, which is a multiplayer first-person shooter, and Power World is getting another expansion as well.
I did see that. They're also doing a Terraria crossover.
Yeah, I've been meaning to go back to it. They've had some big expansions. But with those out of the way, we can start getting into the Game of the Year winners. Subset, did you want to start us off? The winner for the Game of the Year?
Well, from the one I called it, Astropop, baby. Let's go.
I can't believe that it won, in all honesty.
I am 100%.
Like, I knew it was gonna be up there. I figured it would have won Best Family Game, but I didn't. I don't know. Final Fantasy VII's such a big one. Black Myth Wukong was really good. I can understand why Shadow of the Erdtree wouldn't win.
But, like, come on. Literally something new, something fresh, something more inclusive than most other games. Here it is. Burrito later. Though, I was surprised with all the hate that went up. Like, god damn. Astrobot won. Everybody can eat ass. It's the best game of the world. It clearly got its position where it is.
But yeah, I don't know what the hate's about either. It's a cute little family game. I don't know. I never played it. I played the first one a little bit, but yeah. So next for Best Game Direction, we also got Astrobot.
Yep. 2 awards, baby. 2 awards, baby. MVP.
Best Narrative, we got Metaphor ReFantazio, which I can see. It's
Could have been Astrobot.
Oh my god. No, those games are really like flashy and story.
I know. It's literally from Persona. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
also
which category was this?
This was Best Narrative.
Yeah, I can see it. Atlas does go really hard with their narrative.
Yeah, and then they also won Best Art Direction, which I'm actually, but they also had Black Myth Wukong and Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree in there. That's pretty nuts, at least in my opinion. Best Music and Score, the winner was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Honestly, no surprise.
Ugh.
I know you wanted Silent Hill to win.
It deserved it.
Best Audio Design, we had Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Ugh.
Yeah, same here. Ugh.
I never played either of them, so I can't really say anything.
I'm
Best
just
Performance.
saying, sounds like it got robbed.
Well, Best Performance, we had Melina Jurgens from Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Bullshit.
Innovation and Accessibility, we had Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I never played that one. I love the series, but I never played that one.
Oh, I knew Dreadwolf was not gonna win anything.
I didn't see any of these winning, maybe besides Prince of Persia or Star Wars Outlaws, but I never touched Outlaws, so...
No, Outlaws was definitely not gonna win, letting you know right now.
Games for Impact, we have Neva. Couldn't tell you.
Nice.
Best ongoing game, we have Helldivers 2. Definitely. Hey, that game's great.
No, that's just me going, I don't know the game, so meh.
Oh, that's fair. Best community support, we got Baldur's Gate 3.
Hell
No
yeah.
surprise there.
Yep.
Best independent game, we have Balatro. Of course, Poker wins.
Yeah, dude.
Best debut indie game is also Balatro. Once again, Poker wins.
Damn right, dude.
Best mobile game, we also have Balatro.
Yeah, baby, gambling.
Best VR AR game, we have Batman Arkham Shadow.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't know Batman's Nightmare is the best VR
Bullshit.
game.
I guess.
I don't know. Metro Awakening and Hellsinger both sound like they could be a lot better.
I don't play VR games, so
Hellsinger is like you're a demon and you gotta shoot to the beat of the music, so it's like a rhythm game too. And then Metro Awakening is like post-apocalyptic Fallout type survival stuff.
Yeah, and
with
it's
aliens.
granted of not aliens, mutants. Difference.
The dark ones are aliens.
They're not aliens.
Anyway, best action game, we got Black Myth Wukong.
yeah.
The only
Take the win, Wukong. Take the win.
I can see
Gotta
it,
get
but
stuffy.
in my heart I wanted Warhammer to win.
I don't care. Astrobot Game of the Year. You can cry.
Best action adventure game. Speaking of which, we got Astrobot.
Yeah. See, peak
I-
performance,
I-
guys.
For this one, for those that don't remember, we had Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and Echoes of Wisdom. I could see why this would be the winner.
Uh-huh.
The only reason why I don't say Silent Hill 2 for these is it's
Yeah,
it is
I
different
know.
with the
It's not
remake.
technically like yeah.
Great game though. Still a great game.
Bullshit.
Watching you play through the entire thing, I could say is a great game. But
It is a great game.
First 15 hours.
best
man.
RPG, we have Metaphor ReFantasio again.
Of course.
Kind of upset Final Fantasy didn't win that, but
Dude, sorry, Final Fantasy just can't keep
Versus
up.
an Atlas Persona-esque like game? Hell no.
the new story of the Final Fantasy VII characters, yeah, I feel like that would.
Nah.
Nah.
Best fighting game, Tekken 8 won. Beat
Yeah.
out Sparking Zero and Multi.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, how long has Tekken been around versus the other two? It's got
That
a larger
is
following.
fair, but I figured Sparking Zero because Sparking Zero is like the revitalization of the quote-unquote best of the Dragon Ball Z fighting games, the Tenkaichi series.
Yeah,
but
but
these
Tekken's been
are-
around for like God knows how long.
From the 80s.
Exactly. I feel like it's got an even larger following than Dragon
Besides,
Ball, like
this
fighting
thing was still
games.
happening when like Sparking didn't get its update that came out recently. That did help it improve a bit, you know. Sorry, it's just the
Yeah.
current state. And that current state was just iffy.
Best family game, we got Upset.
Astrobot, let's go!
Love the
Going to the
there,
Super
thank
Bowl!
you. It's gonna be great for Bobbert to go through.
Jesus.
Best sports game, we got EA Sports FC 25. Which I
What was
believe
the
is
difference? What was the difference between
FC
them all?
F1 is F1 racing. FC is soccer, I think. NBA is basketball. Top spin.
I just
is-
found it hilarious how, for the sports section, it was literally 2 options.
It's either EA or actually no, it's one option because I think 2K is owned by EA.
Yep.
Anyway,
Oh, so it's basically EA being all like, well, we're gonna get an award anyway.
EA just makes sports games. That's what they do.
They
Yeah,
they
like,
constantly
that's no
just slap
concept.
they just constantly slap a new coat of paint on the same shit job all the time.
Right.
That's sports games in a nutshell.
I'm just
The only
talking about
one
EA in
that-
general.
Best
The only one I give a
multiplayer
pass is
game?
racing ones.
That's fair. Best
Yeah.
multiplayer game, we got Helldivers 2.
Yeah!
No surprise.
Fortnite should have won.
Just want
I
to call
think.
out
I
that
don't
beat
know.
out Black Ops 6. Ha ha ha.
You know, no, I'm gonna mention that real quick. Fortnite should not have won that. You want to know why? When I was scrolling through the fucking IGN page, I saw a skibbity toilet thing for Fortnite. No,
Wait, Fortnite didn't win that. What?
no. Subset mentioned something about like the multiplayer game, how Fortnite should have won that, and I'm like,
Oh.
There's like an
Oh,
official
yeah, they're
skibbity
doing
toilet trailer for Fortnite. I'm like, nope.
With Skibbity Toilet.
Yeah, off. Off.
We're not talking
It's
about
peak
that.
performance, dude.
Aubrey,
Nah, the
not
it ain't.
talking about that.
Off.
The best video game adaptation is the Fallout series.
Yeah.
I knew
I'm
that
perfectly
one would
okay.
win.
It was either going to be that or Arcane.
I'm a little upset because the lead actress is taking a step away from video game adaptation roles, which I respect.
She posted on Twitter not too long ago that she played New Vegas for the new season of Fallout.
Yeah, they did, but she doesn't want to be typecast into those roles, which it could, because she's destroying these roles, bro.
I think, it's not that she's taking a break from Fallout, because they more than likely have already started filming for season 2.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's after that, like after season 2, she's probably taking a break from roles like that.
Doing video game adaptations.
Can we get a ghoul? Can we get a ghoul season after that and see what happened?
Gold season. No, I need a pure adventure for Nuka-Cola, damn it.
No, I want to see the story of like him going through up until he met Lucy. I want to see this nice dad become the grizzled badass that we see at the start of the show.
Trauma.
Oh.
Lots of trauma.
I mean, come on. Obviously, he didn't make it, dude.
Yeah. But next we have most anticipated game. No surprise. Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's that? Where is it?
Another 20 years.
Best content creator. We have Queso.
I still don't know who he is. I've watched like one video of his.
I don't know either, honestly.
He's pretty good. He's pretty, as a recent streamer / content creator, he's pretty nice. Great guy. Awesome around. His mom gave him a W when he got it told because she was watching.
Oh.
Nice. And just like the other one, the only esports thing we will talk about is the game. And to no one's surprise, Shred?
Oh, is it the dog? Is it the steaming pile of dog shit that's League of Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah. With their new thing of having $300 gambling skins.
I saw that they made a whole song just for Ambessa.
Yeah, it's like some like a Revenge of the Wolf band or whatever.
Yeah.
The skin looks terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like dog shit. But that's a thing with League, like when a champion is released, their like release skin is always bad. It's always bad. I don't know why.
So it makes you want to buy the other skins they release.
Yeah, but then if they're not no, because they don't do that. Because they gotta give Ari and Lux like 50 more skins before the year's end.
Jinx needs to have 25 more skins than every character in the game before we can release one skin for the new character.
Exactly.
That's how this system works.
We gotta give Jinx her other 50 more, like 50,000 skins that are all gonna cost $50,000 each. When
You gotta make this one you get by gambling, this one you get by shards, and this one you need to play 30,000 hours in this one game mode that's only up for 2 weeks.
And this one you've gotta either pay your rent for the next 3 months or you don't. You can play League of Legends at your local McDonald's because you're homeless.
You're not wrong.
Now, I know I like to stay away from the Game Awards episodes just to let the flow of them kind of go without my interruption. However, with the large amount of anime news that happened at Jump Festa, there is really no way around it. I have to talk about it. Now, there was a ton of stuff announced. I'm just gonna go over the ones I found most interesting, but this will kind of be a rapid-fire round of anime news. First up, Jujutsu Kaisen's Culling Game Arc got a teaser visual. Hell's Paradise Season 2 will premiere in January 2026. Spy Family Season 3 will premiere in October 2025. My Hero Academia will premiere its final season in autumn of 2025. And then My Hero Academia Vigilantes will pick up their anime starting April of 2025. Chainsaw Man Rize Arc's movie will get a 2025 premiere. Kaiju number 8 will have its Season 2 in July of 2025. One Piece's anime will return on April 6, 2025. And One Piece has also announced Subaru Kimura as Frankie's new voice actor. Now, a couple of other things that happened on this Jump Festa News Fest was that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX will have a 20th anniversary remaster run in April of 2025. Gintama had a spin-off anime have a new teaser trailer with no release date. Dandadan Season 2 had a new teaser as well. Blue Exorcist: The Blue Knight Saga will debut January 4th, 2025. And the one final thing I want to discuss about the Jump Festa news is the fact that we will have the Moriarty the Patriot musical adaptation return, which is going to be returning in spring of 2025. I personally really loved the Moriarty anime, as it was a great Death Note type anime between Holmes and Moriarty. Now that's pretty much everything I want to talk about for the Jump Festa news, but now I think it's time for me to send it back to my friends to end this week's episode.
Well, that is all we have for us today. I'd like to thank both the people here with me. Thank you, Tren.
A pleasure as always.
And thank you, Subset.
Heyo!
And I'd like to thank you guys all for listening and watching. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you are listening on CGSW, and if you are watching on CGSW, make sure to go and check the other awesome shows that we got over there. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Heyo!
Bye. You don't understand.
Now we understand. You don't love us anymore.
No, it's not that. I've just been so busy. I've been working every day. It sucks. We had like 16 customers today. We've made no money.
Take a big bong rip, bro.
I can't smoke on the job.
Who said you need to be on the job?
Yeah, do it when you're home. Like, just go outside, take a big rip, and there you
Go
go.
into work.
No, I'm not allowed to go to work high. It's against our policy, and we're recording. So you're welcome, Robbie, to edit this out later. This just in. You're a bitch, future
This
Robbie.
just in. Future Robert's a bitch.
Who's starting us off? We never talked about that.
Not it.